This is day one of the $35,000 iRacing tournament. $35,000 iRacing tournament. I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking this a little bit serious. Round one, first of all, if you don't know what iRacing is a simulation racing game. When I say simulation, it is simulation. These people take it seriously, including myself. And that's why I have two racing suits right behind me and gloves over there and a dedicated sim rig so I can be fast. And it still doesn't help. It's like go faster stripes. You know, you put go faster stripes in your car hoping that it makes you go faster, but they actually don't. At least I'm trying. Everyone loves a tryer. And we have to try it and win this tournament. The cars we are racing are F4, so FIA F4. That means everyone is going to be driving the exact same car. No setup, so it's a fixed setup. Everyone is just on a same playing field, and it's just up to the skill of the driver. I just thought of something. When I'm racing in VR, if I ever get a technical issue, which could happen when I'm in VR, more than a screen, I will actually be pissed. I'll be so pissed. And that might mean, nah, it's not gonna sway me from racing in VR. I'm gonna race in VR. The heat tried to stop me. Jitters of a PC may try to stop me, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna plow on through. We're gonna make sure we're dedicated. We're gonna give our best shot of trying to win this 35. Imagine what a story. What a story this would be. So first things first, to take this very seriously, I've got a little bit of a structure going on. First thing we have to do is learn the track. Now, Snetterton is round one, FIA F4 Esports Regional Tour. And this is Europe. So currently I'm in Europe, but you can enter every single one if you want to. All you gotta do is race in them, and the collective points that you have by the end of the 12th week is the position that you'll end up on. From my understanding, you've got 4 chances to get your best finishing position. You can race as many times as you want, but after 4 you get an average. There's also an American version. There is also a global version, which is just called FIA Esports, and also Asia. So there's 4, I think there's 4, is there 4? 4 chances to get to top 10. So that's how I'm looking at this whole tournament thing. There's 4 chances to get to top 10. The second thing that I'm gonna have to look for is the schedule. Now, you know me, I got a quite busy schedule. No, we ain't gonna lie, I got quite a busy schedule. But these races run all week long. Monday to Monday, so every Tuesday night, or Monday night, sorry, they change. They change from different track to different track. So the next one will be the Red Bull Ring. Now, I'm only gonna run 4 races of these, because if I run 5 and get a lower position, I'll be very annoyed. And only running 4 at a max really forces me to practice. So that's what I've been doing this morning. I've been doing a little bit of practicing. Didn't get that much time to do it, to be honest. So I only had like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna do some more practice a little bit later. But I'm gonna run 4. Once I've done the 4 races, that's it. I'm not gonna be able to do any more practices. I'm gonna start practicing the next track until it comes out the next week. Another thing that I have to try and remember to stick to is to race clean. In this tournament, it's gonna be better if I finish. Remember, I wanna try and get to the top splits. So I need consistent finishes. Consistent top 10 finishes across the board. So that means no crashing out. We're gonna go through Europe first. We've got Snetterton. I can't even fucking say that right. Snetterton circuit. Anyway, it's a UK circuit. Then we've got the Red Bull Ring. I love that circuit. That's a really good circuit. Then we've got Circuit de Nevers and Mangicours. I've never heard of that circuit in my life. I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to buy that new circuit, but that's the only one that I don't have in this season. So that's pretty good. It's not gonna be an expensive season to run. Then we got Motorsports Arena. Then we got Jerez. We know Jerez. I'm very quick at Jerez. Jerez is cool track. I like it. Another one of my favorite tracks is Autodrome Inter di Fila Enzo Dino Ferrari. I love that track. It's nice and smooth. It's quick. It's fast. And it's something that I know. So we don't have to learn that too much. Another one that I know as well and we race regular on is Alton Park. Moving swiftly onto Algrave International Circuit. Yep. Lit. Hometown, again, we'll call it hometown. Donington Park. As close as you're gonna get. I guess Silverstone's probably closer to me. I do know Donington Park very well, and it's a great track to race on. Then we got Circuit de Ledonon. From the name of it, I don't think I know it, but maybe I do. Sometimes on these tracks that I jump on, I'm like, oh, what the hell is this track called? And I'm like, oh, I remember racing on that track, and I just remember it. Then we've got Nürburgring. The Nürburgring Grand Prix de Sticky. The last time, well, the first time I raced on this track was last week or the week before, one of the two. It's quite an interesting track. I actually liked it. It has some great racing. I did that in a GT3s, by the way. It's going to be different, obviously, in the F4s, but at least I know the layout. And I think that's one of the first things of getting to know a track is knowing the layout, which can be a bit difficult to remember. Are you going left or are you going right? Because as you are plowing your 120 miles an hour into a corner, you don't want to be figuring out if you're going left or right, do you? You want to know your left and right. Brands Hatch is the final on week 12 back at home in England. So that is the Europe tour. So let's look at the Asia tour. If I run this one will probably be the most expensive one to run. I might skip it, I ain't gonna lie. I'm missing 6 tracks from this freaking tour. 6 tracks. Even though there's a potential of savings because you get 10% when you get 3 or plus, 15 when you get 6 or more. So I could bang the 6 and we get 15% off, but it's 15% so little, bro. Maybe I won't be running in the Asian tour this season. Depends how well I do in the first track, which is called Sopani. I can't even say it, but I'm actually a god at that circuit. I know that circuit like the back of my hand. I've actually got victories in this circuit. So that's also tempting me to run the Asian tour. We got Suzuka International Racing Course. Suzuka International Racing Course. Then we've got the Shell V-Power. This one's a new one that's come to my attention. Motorsport Park at the Bend. Don't know that track to be honest, but at the Bend, mate, at the Bend, way. Then we got Oran Park Raceway. Then we got Mobility Resort Motegi. Again, I've never raced on that track because as you can see, I don't own it. Then we got Phillip Island. Now, Phillip Island is the first track, well, second track. It's a track that I know very well. Raced on it many times. Almost had a victory. I have many top 5s in this circuit. I had a fastest lap, multiple fastest laps in this circuit too. I am actually really good at this circuit. It's a hard circuit to pass in, but it's a circuit that I know like the back of my hand, and I know I do very well in that race on number 6. Then we've got Okayama International Circuit, which is one I'm racing on currently at the moment. So I'm gonna know that track. Then we got Mount Panorama. Don't know it. Obviously you can see that's one of the tracks I'm missing from this whole season. Fuji International Speedway. Oh my god, it's boiling. It's actually boiling in this room. Then we got Winton Motor Raceway. I can't remember that one, but I think off the top of my head, I think I do know what it is. Then Suzuka, of course.